Hey, what up, and back to another video with Zakia. We're gonna get straight into it. You know, we talking about everything, whatever's on the noggin, whatever y'all put in the comments, how I'm feeling today, and what I got going on.
Welcome to my channel. I'm Zakia Ellis, and I usually just talk to people, so I think like the more that I kind of just sit around and talk and kind of just express how I'm feeling and being confident and, you know, just cordial and what? Okay, well, we're gonna get somewhere. So it is currently 2023. I mean, damn, look, I'm trying to take y'all to the damn future, ain't I? It's 2022. It's January 23. So yeah, I bought this book here. It's called Your Goal Girl. But I bought this book here about a year ago.
About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweak it.
Influenced by another YouTuber to, you know, kind of just sit down and pick out a journal. And I was just thinking like, oh, yo, I got one like put up. And I was kind of just thinking like I should just read back through it. And I started from like the front page and read through it. It's literally like, it's a guide to set your goals. So really like a 10-year goal type thing. And I just had a moment of realization that like I told my younger self that I want to be a motivational speaker. And you know, I just had a really like great meeting with myself. And I've been looking back at what I told myself a year back. Mind you, I never touched this book because like depression hit. And like, oh my gosh, when I get into like editing, depression, that's what you're gonna see. So excuse me, my goal number 2 was to find out who I am. And so the book asks you simple questions like, why do I want to achieve this goal, and how will it better my life? So I told myself this will help me on my journey through living the dream that I want to live. And the next question asks me, you know, when do I want to achieve this goal, and when is my deadline? I put 2021 to 2023, and truthfully, I think that's a really great amount of time to achieve a goal like that. To be able to find yourself in 3 years, especially after losing yourself and being around people who don't condone in with what you do, or simply those people who kind of just were a trigger to you and that like caused you trauma. And you know, like eventually you be around those people and you can like see through them that they're almost just as much like in competition with you, because they can't subside with what you want to do, because they don't want to see you successful, because they don't want to see you succeed, you know. And I was kind of just like laying in bed and I was thinking, why do
Oh my God!
think like that? Why do you move like that? Like, and I just know like even whenever I was 15, I'm 19 now, I was just thinking like, yo, you know, like, is this really the people that I want to be around? Is this who I want around me? And that's a really good question to ask yourself, and just remind yourself like who you are and how you want to view the world, because somebody else decision making does not define, well, okay, hold up. I'm gonna get into the whole editing thing, but let me think. The way someone views you, no, scratch that again. So it all breaks down to who you hang out with, because at the end of the day, if you're hanging out with them and you can pick and poke at their flaws or just simple red flags that you don't like about them, there is all of that stuff is reflecting off to you. And trust me, it has and it will. If it hasn't caught up with you now, it has and it will. Because I've fallen in a fucking hell pit, and
Yes, you can.
I've just thought to myself, like, yo, I've only been through what I've been through because I allowed it. It's what you allow that really defines you as a person, and it's not gonna do you no good if you decide to stay in a place where you do not feel comfortable. So along the line, the next question that it had asked me is, who will help me stay on track? And mind you, I keep it blunt with myself, you know. I keep it short, I keep it clean, because I went homeschooled in high school my sophomore year. You know, I'll reach out to mutuals, and I'll reach out to some of my old classmates and meet new people and hear their opinions and their advice. And you know, it's great. It's a great feeling. But knowing that I did all of that myself, kudos to me. But I told myself, and this is amazing. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so it says the new people I meet along the line of getting through certain stages. So again, to remind you, the question says, who will be there to keep me on track? And yes, I love that I said that a year ago, and it's been 2 months into the new year, to the point where I've been saying that for the past 2 months. Like the end of December and the beginning of January, I've been saying, like, you know, I'm gonna meet these new people and things are gonna be great, and you know, like, yes, I just love it. It's just so much that you learn, like, the older that you grow. And I wish that I could. So the next question says, what three actionable steps will I take to achieve this goal? I only wrote one because by the time I finished, because I didn't even do the next page. This is where I stopped. So by the time I wrote that down, I was probably tired and just, you know, trying to get to the point. So yeah, and I've always, not always, but before my depression hit, I had been overly confident in every answer that I gave to people. You know, in every aspect I really have been. And you know, it's always, I have a loving nature, I have a caring nature, I have a giving nature. And I realized, I told myself, I need to start working with that. You know, the advice that I give to people, I need to give it to myself. And I don't even tell myself that no more. I just do it. You know, it's natural now. And I love that about me. And I'm getting more confident in doing that. And I'm getting confident in setting my goals a lot more. And actually, breaking it down and getting to it. So, the end of this, I haven't really read, but so that's what I wanted to hit on about this whole thing. It's just, I found myself falling really, really hard, and it still makes me emotional now But it's okay to be emotional because we're human beings and we live and we learn. We live and we learn. So definitely feel like that was way too long of a pause for YouTube, but we definitely live and we learn. And the more that we live and we learn, you know, it only shows how much of a person you want to become, how much love you have for yourself, and where you see yourself in like matters of time. Like in 10 years, I will probably be a YouTuber. I will probably literally be up on there for motivational speaking and just living life and being confident, because really I want to use my voice more. Right now I'm kind of like, you know, strep throat type of vibe right now, and it's not
Jesus
really
Christ.
good. But I believe that I can do it, and I know that you guys believe in yourself. You know, just keep striving and continue to go for the goals that you want to achieve in life, because one day you'll look back at something and you'll be like, that was me. Yes, like high five to the screen, baby. High five to the screen. But I think I'm about to end this video and just call it a night, you know. And yes, so like and subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment and let me know what you guys want to learn and what you guys want to hear, because I'll sit down and like I'll take the time to just, you know, really dive deep into subjects, anything that is on your noggin, baby. We can learn together, we can strive together, we can do this together, period.